What's up everybody, Adrian here back with another video. This one's a short little quick article talking about 8 great franchises that never got a trilogy. Franchises come and go, but some go much quicker than studios may have planned. Some are one and done, others have been waiting for a third installment for a decade or longer. In certain cases, hope is being kept alive by fans who want more adventure, even if there are fewer than what it would take to bring the franchise back. So first on the list is Tron Legacy. Now I did see the original in I think 1984 and it was great. Even with the dated special effects, it worked for that movie. But then when they did the remake, people were complaining about it because of the special effects with the face regeneration technology, where they had to bring back like Jeff Bridges, like a younger Jeff Bridges, but the face technology didn't really work. And though it's gotten a little bit better now when they tried it in like the sequels and remakes of Star Wars, when they brought back Krennic, and they brought back Princess Leia when she was young, the technology got better, but it still had that weird glitch on their faces that if they moved too fast or at a certain angle, it looked fake or plastic or CGI. So that's mostly why this movie I think did bad. Plus the story wasn't really that good either. And this was a film, in my opinion, where too much technology or too much special effects or too advanced special effects took away from the movie. Whereas the original, the limited and dated special effects made that movie what it was. Next on the list is Hellboy. It was directed by Guillermo del Toro, and whenever he makes a movie, he's immersed in that world of weird creatures and costumes. But they did do a remake, the different actor, and I heard that movie stunk and it bombed because I think they went heavy CGI and it just didn't work. And I think Ron Perlman is too old to even come back and be Hellboy again. That's why they recasted the actor and remade the movie, not continuing the trilogy. Next in line is Prometheus. Now in my other videos I talked about this with Ridley Scott. He did Alien Covenant, which bombed, and now he's interested in doing another movie or another trilogy standalone alien project, but I know it's gonna end up sucking anyway. If he's gonna make one movie to close off the trilogy, fine, whatever, it's probably still gonna stink anyway. But if he's gonna start a new movie to then start a new trilogy, then no way, don't do that. Next on the list is 28 Days Later. Now when the first movie came out, it was great. It was this English low budget film and with zombies and a virus spreading throughout London and throughout the world. Then the sequel came, and believe it or not, it was just as good, if not better. It went in a different direction. It didn't continue with the same characters, but the movie on its own was great. I think even a young Jeremy Renner was in it, and he was cool too. So I like that movie. And it was at the height of the zombie, apocalypse movie craze. So I'm not sure why I never got a third movie. Next on the list is Kill Bill. Now when Quentin Tarantino made the first two, he didn't make a third one, and he was saying, I read in some article, he's gonna wait 10, 15, 20 years until Uma Thurman gets older, and that's when he's gonna make another movie. And I also heard him say that he's only making 10 movies, and I think he has one more movie left. So this might be his 10th movie, because if you remember in the first part of Kill Bill, when Uma Thurman went to kill some assassin woman, she had a daughter. She witnessed Uma Thurman kill her mother, and Uma Thurman even said hey, when you grow up and you want vengeance, I'll understand, I'll be waiting. So that is what I think Quentin Tarantino is gonna do. Wait until Uma Thurman gets old and she'll be the teacher, the martial arts teacher or whatever, I have no idea. And that little girl that's gonna grow up and become next in line to be the replacement for Uma Thurman as that main character, and to take revenge for Uma Thurman killing her mom. Next on the list is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Now, I know right away why they didn't make a sequel or even a trilogy. David Fincher directed this film, and if you know anything about David Fincher's directorial style, he loves doing lots of takes. And when I mean lots of takes, 30 to 50 takes a scene. And many actors complain about this in their interviews, and you gotta be like a real strong mental actor to sit there for 30 takes over and over and over. And I think why David Fincher does this is to like break you down mentally and get like the most authentic, original acting in front of the camera, because after you do it 30 times, you get sick of it mentally and you're like, oh God. And that's when the real you or the real actor that you're portraying based on that character comes out. But Daniel Craig specifically said there is no way, and this was even early on, I am not doing a sequel with David Fincher. He likes him a lot, but he just can't stand his multiple take style. And they didn't get Daniel Craig to come back for the sequel, so they just scrapped it the whole time. And I think they remade the franchise again. Next on the list is John Carter. Now, I didn't see this film, but I saw like clips of it and trailers, and overall everyone said this movie stunk. It was supposed to be some sci-fi movie, but they had Taylor Kitsch. People were like, well, who is this kid? Can he even carry a blockbuster movie? And apparently he couldn't, so the movie overall wasn't that good. Next on the list is National Treasure. I've seen these films. It's like a sleeper film. If it's on TV, I'll watch it if there's nothing on. But they're not the best, they're not the worst. You have Nicolas Cage in every movie. He does like literally 50 movies a year, and he just says yes to anything. It kind of reminds me of the old school Mummy movies with Brendan Fraser. Like, they're good, but they're not that good, but they're fun to watch if you just turn your brain off and whatever. So I understand why they didn't make a third movie, because no one really cares enough, I guess. And finally on the list is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. When the first movie came out, it was good, a lot of CGI. You had Megan Fox in there, you had Splinter, and then the sequel came out and you had Bebop and Rocksteady, and you had like the Brain in there, if you ever saw the original cartoons. And I think Megan Fox came back, I'm not sure. Teenage Mutant Turtles have been a successful franchise for decades, but apparently the success can only go so far. While the original film franchise managed to make it to a third movie, the updated reboot was not so lucky. Audiences responded poorly to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, and ultimately Paramount decided it was best to try for another reboot rather than go for a third movie. So there you have it, everybody. Let me know in the comments if you agree with this list. Can you think of other franchises or other movie sequels that need to be made? Can you think of other trilogies that need to be finished? Until next time, catch you later.